So, that's cool. Hatecoil Arcanist. Arcane Alignment. Providing Lady Hatecoil a shield. I think Arcanist is how you say it. Arcanist is another possible way of pronouncing it. Also, someone just got polymorphed into a fish. Interrupt. No spells for you. The shield weakens, she proclaims as she dies. God damn, I'm tired. There we go. Due to my haste, it only requires 11.3 seconds of a cooldown on judgment. Not bad. Could probably be better, but it's not a big deal either way. There's another lady. Don't we all have to kill all of these? I think we do. Also, yeah, I ended up aggroing that. Not a big deal. You know, it actually kind of makes sense the raid boss is on this place. This is Naga territory. Well, the one time we see it come here, it's Naga territory. The old gods are associated with Naga, or I should say the Naga are associated with the old gods. Oh, it seems you only have to kill 2 of them. Alright. But anyway, the Naga are associated with the old gods. They are quite possibly the reason, at least that's lore I heard before, maybe it's been changed. Fucking Odin. But the lore was that the old gods, upon seeing... Well, they corrupted the... Well, upon seeing nothing. Upon the, you know, thundering and all that, they corrupted the Naga and made... Well, corrupted the highborn night elves and made the Naga. Like when they were all cast into the ocean because they didn't escape well enough. Or something. Basically, yeah, you know, Azshara and her ilk, they didn't flee well enough and ended up turning into the Naga. You know, I don't think there's been a single friendly Naga in the entire game. It's just sometimes, you know, there's a friendly orc. Well, there's friendly orcs. Friendly ogres. There's friendly different species. Naga, not so much. At least not that I can think of, anyway. I know there was one that was friendly with Prince Kale. But, she possibly had ulterior motives in mind. Her motives were never exactly expanded upon. She just was there and then things moved on. She helped Prince Kale out a bit. He ended up getting imprisoned and siding with Odin. It never explored why she was trying to help out Kale, but she was. From the sounds of it, you might be able to skip this boss. Then again, this not according to this. Oh, they're asking if we skip Hatecoil. We can come back to her in our own time. Like, we don't need to fight her right now. We could fight her in 5 seconds. Like, we could go kill the giant first. I know there's like, this storm starts... picking up and doing damage to us. Is it only when you go over to the giant's place, or is it a perpetual only when you kill Lady Hate Coil? Also, Lady Hate Coil, I can't help but think of Lady Stoneheart when hearing that. Okay, the tank is apparently just making room by killing some trash. Alright then. Alright. Stand at the side. These Hydra look a lot different than the ones I'm used to, like the Warcraft 3 versions. But yeah, it's not ultimately a big deal. Also, speaking of Warcraft 3, I really need to go back and re-record that. But I've kind of enough StarCraft stuff for a while, so I can take my time with it. Like seriously, I have StarCraft 1, StarCraft Brood War, Wings of Liberty. Alright, Wings of Liberty, Heart of Swarm, and Legacy of the Void, all done. And have been done since before Legion. Need to go and edit some stuff in Brood War. But Christ, there's a lot of crabs over there. Actually no, those are roots. There's still a fair few crabs over there, but I thought the place was like crawling with it. You know, like flies on a dung pile. But anyway, but yeah, I don't remember what I was saying actually. Christ. The leader nearly died. Fuck. What do we do? Okay, we're focusing boss down. Gotcha. Yeah, basically, I have plenty recorded. I have an absolute ton done. So, eh. No, wait. Don't focus the boss down. You do kill the ads. I just saw the tank rushing over here. Makes sense. They want to tank the boss, but for some reason I swore I saw another DPS running over. Wouldn't make sense. Our people are all casters. Beyond me and the tank. Okay. Let's just stand down here. There's a third one over here. Mount up. Oh, if I can just toss my hammer off my mount. Awesome. So, anyway. I don't remember what I was saying, but if I was making a point and I never finished it, feel free, as would always, to just give me a timestamp and ask me in the comments. Even if it's like the previous video or something. Just ask me, like say if I'm saying this in video 2, and I didn't finish the point in video 1. Feel free to put a thing in either video, just with the timestamp. And, or in both videos if needs. I should have done that. Or in both videos if needs be. And I'll, clarify what I'm saying. Could someone help? Yeah, I was too distracted by saying, you know, trying to clarify myself to pay attention to what I was doing in game. Clobbering Claws. Ooh, that's not bad. Its melee attacks deal an additional thing spread out between all targets within a cone in front of them. I wouldn't mind that as a thing. Because that's an additional onto whatever it currently does. I wish I could do that now, but they're apparently going this way. Random seagulls. Grounded. Forced to fly near the ground due to harsh winds. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I'm being dragged around now. Alright. Oh, those serpent tricks. Killing it. Started the violent winds pushing people. Alright, we're going over here now. Alright. I'm just going wherever they are in the hopes that... just in the hopes that we can, just get the thing done with, you know? I want to move on, do the next one, because I have a ton to do. Shelter from storm. Box of trinkets. So it just gave me a rust-eaten sword, worth a pittance, and a few hundred of these, or resources. Okay, yes, hurt me more. Thank you. Heal. Fuse. Give me a few extra seconds of life. Ton of sea goblins. Alright. Damn it, serpent tricks. Trying to killing it causes wind to get pissy over here. Thankfully, someone can't, I guess the Paladin can't lay hands on themselves. I didn't realize they were a Paladin. Box of trinkets. Is it really back up? No. Yet it's saying I can loot it. I have no idea. Anyway. So this boss, she'll every so often cast a huge spell. You have to move to a land outcropping to survive it. But you also destroy one. Static Nova, move to hand. Okay. I apparently did the right one. Oh. Christ. No, she was in focus. She does static nova in the water, then she does focus lightning. If you're on land, when she does focus lightning, she takes out a bit of land. Gotcha. Okay, adds. Over here. Adds, where are they? Trying to actually hit these things. Bloody awkward. I know, I'm just having issues actually hitting them. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know myself. Power shield. Curse of the Witch. Whoops. Christ, the ads build up. Okay, that was nice. Little gentle ting down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Hopefully our mage can, healer can resurrect someone. Or the tank. Otherwise, this is a bit of a wipe. Yo. Curse of the Witch, to the frontal cone. She was defeated. Alright then. Because I was kind of figuring we weren't going to pull that off. Because the ads were just being fun, you know. Well, our tank died and the ads were crazy. Basically. You know, I'd like to look into the monk thing more. Because I never really pay much attention to it. Like the monk totem, monk statues and all that. Makes me think a little of the shaman healing water thing, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Try not to grab too many enemies while we're moving around here. Okay. Just keep an eye if anyone was going anywhere weird. Okay. Strog Wave Crasher. I have a fair bit of health. And there's a lot of gill goblins that weren't there when we investigated here ourselves. At least I don't remember them. Apparently I'm sheltered, yet not. Wait. Did that Murok have an aura? Yeah, it does. Murgurg increases damage to nearby Muroks. It's just I can see a pulsing aura like a paladin thing at its feet. I think that is actually a paladin aura. Tank has died. Done. Shield. My good thing's on cooldown. Bloody hell. Okay, this has to go down. Stun. Damn it. Just making everyone else substantially more burly. Well, actually just 4 other Muroks. Still. Don't want it alive too long. So anyway. Our hero left. Annoying. Understandable, but annoying. So did the mage. The Restless Tides are much more sedate in this version than they were in the when you come here by yourself. Ah, surprisingly, we got a group together very quickly, and the 4 of us are from the same server. Huh. Right. Okay, we just need Deepbeard and the rat itself. Alright. It's weird how this place actually has its own fight point. You know, like when you come here yourself, you can actually get, you know, as you saw before, you can actually get a... Oh shit. Just run over here, find the tank. Someone please save me.